YouTube? Real Shooting here, and in today's video we're going to be using the lures that I unboxed in one of my previous videos. 6 cents lures only. As you can see, I got the hat on today. See in the bag, don't mind these. We got a couple of extra stick baits, but we got the 6 cents Ned Fry, which I already have it tied on. I'm gonna try it in this pond. A whole lot of grass in this pond. We got the Stroker Craw, the Clout 5.4, 2 Quake 70s, a Crush 50X, and that Curve Finesse square bill. Now I'm not gonna fish any of these troubled lures. Oh yeah, I also forgot that jig back there. None of the troubled lures in this pond, just because it's very shallow and there is a lot of grass down there. But I already have rigged up the Ned Fry, as you can see, and I'm gonna toss it out there. That'll be my first cast in this pond for today. Feels pretty good today. It is very cloudy though, very overcast, as you can see. There's a chance of rain later on today. That's why I came out earlier today. It's about 9:20 a.m. Let's get started. Alright you guys, so we had no bites at the other pond. We fished for about 40 minutes. Now I came over here to my favorite one. Let's see if we can get a bite right here. There we go. There we go. We got him. I felt him take it, and I set the hook on him. We just let him carry it a little bit. There he is. Nice little bass. So we got the first lure knocked out kind of quickly, but I knew that would happen with the Ned rig, and that's always one of my go-to lures. Pretty nice color though, and I guess they will bite this bigger size still, so I like that worked. Look how that tail stands up. Very nice action on those lures. Caught this little bass. It's probably under a pound. There he goes. Caught that last fish on. I can feel the lure. That water's pretty cold, but all these ribs, I mean, it's a pretty soft lure, but it doesn't feel like it's easy to tear apart, so it might last a couple of fish for sure. There it is, the Ned Fry 4.6 Plum Fleck. As you can see, it caught our first fish today. It's windy and cold. I'm gonna tie on a Texas rig and put probably this one, the Clout 5.4, and I'll put the Stroker Craw later on a jig. You guys stay tuned. We got him. I feel like my drag is kind of loose. That was nice. He was shallow, right along the wood. Oh, he might be snagged. Did he bite it? Yeah, he bit it. Right on the top of the mouth. Hooked on the side of the mouth, actually. As you can see, he like inhaled the worm. Now let me get the pliers on him. Similar to the last one, a little over a pound. There he goes. Alright you guys, so we caught the last fish on the Clout 5.4. I already tied on the next lure, that Curve Finesse Square Bill. This is in Sensory Shad. I'm hoping they're gonna bite it. This is the smaller of the crankbaits. My other one is the Crush 50X. That crawl pattern, they definitely might bite it, but I'm gonna see if they'll bite this one. And on my other rod, I already tied up that jig, the 3/8 ounce. That's the Cajun Craw. And I'm gonna put the Stroker Craw on the back of it. But I'm gonna toss around that crankbait first, and then we'll try the jig. You guys stay tuned. No, you've got to be kidding me. That was a fish. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't know, man. I don't know. There we go. Yes. Yes. Oh, we got them. They are shallow. This is so exciting, you guys. I'm really starting to get more confidence in jigs. Jig fishing is fun. They've all been about the same size today. This one got hooked to the side of the mouth. Check them out. Stroker Craw. And that, what is it, the Cajun Craw jig? Hybrid jig? Oh yeah. Where is the barb on this thing? There we go. Nice little fish. Yes, we knocked out that lure. There he goes. So that last fish was caught on that 3/8 ounce Divine Hybrid Jig. That's called Cajun Craw. That jig, very nice color pattern on it. 3/8 ounce. I like it. Pretty sharp hooks. And as you can see, I was just swimming it real shallow, and I felt that bite, set the hook on him, was able to land him. And as a trailer, I had the Stroker Craw 3.3 inch watermelon red. Very nice trailer, flaps a lot. Make sure you rip this part off of the little pinchers. I didn't do that in the beginning, but now I did, and you can really see the action. Those two claws, they really do kick a lot when you're swimming this lure or just bouncing it. So I think we didn't have any luck earlier on that Sensory Shad. I'm going to tie on one of the Quake 70s. Probably this one here. I really want to try this. That Crimson Craw. This is a 5/8 ounce. Let's tie it on and see if we can get a bass to bite. You guys stay tuned. There it is. Quake 70. Big one. You guys, this is a good one. This is a good one. He got both trebles in him. Oh yeah. Oh no, he's about to come off. Oh man. Sharp gums. We got him. That's a nice one on that red craw. Yeah. I'm gonna get the weight on him real quick. That is a good one. You can even see it's very wide. Oh, he was almost gonna come off too. Barely has one treble in him. Wow. Very nice.
that's a good one. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. So that's my next biggest one of the year. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. 3 pounds, 10 ounces? Yeah. He was asking what it was. I'm gonna check it again. Yeah, 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Thank you. Everyone's amazed. That's a pretty good one. I'm gonna get a quick picture and we're gonna let him back in. He bit that craw lure real fast. That's a nice one. Man. Oh yeah, beautiful bass. Oh yeah. One last look. Look at that. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Biggest one of the year today. That was on that craw, Quake 80, Quake 70. This is a big bass. We're gonna let him back in now. Bit it quick. Look at him, look at him, look at him. There he goes. Oh, he came off. There he goes. That was a little one. We got him. Guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. A very good day of fishing. Although it's very cloudy, very dark, very windy and cold, we still had a good day of fishing. We were able to catch a lot of bass. I really like throwing that jig. It seemed like the jig was doing it today. That's the Divine Hybrid Jig, 3/8 ounce Cajun Craw. I really like that color pattern, and I paired it up with the Stroker Craw. Where is that? Right here. 3.3 inch watermelon red. I used that same craw all day. It's already pretty tore up, but it did last a couple of bass. I want to say like 4 or 5 maybe. There was a couple of bites while just swimming the jig. I did try out this Crush 50X, but the crankbait bite was not on. That I still like that color though. That's the Crush 50X boiled crawfish. I definitely have to try that another day. Same with the Curve Finesse Squarebill. No bites on this one. Sensory Shad. Again, if the moving bait bite is on, I'll get it. Although they were chasing the jig and biting it, they weren't chasing the hard baits. So it's a little weird, but that's how it is sometimes. I did try the Quake 70, the high def craw. They didn't bite this one, but today's big bass of the day was on this Quake 70, the Crimson Craw. And then in the very beginning, we caught a bass on the Clout 5.4 Grass Candy. That was on a light Texas rig. And then I believe first fish of the day was on the Ned rig, that Ned Fry 4.6 inch Plum Fleck. So I did manage to catch him on all 3 soft plastics. I caught him on the jig, and I caught him on the Quake 70. So it was this Quake that they did not bite, the Curve Finesse Squarebill, and that lure, that was 3 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I caught him on 5 out of 8. That's a pretty good day of fishing. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.